Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking... Fuck! Fuck!
Game over.
Wait a minute! There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's brain. There's frogs. Come on! We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me!
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Just time from suck to blow.
and calmly mounted the animal.
Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, let's pop this in here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep the hat on. It's a nice hat. I got a new hat. I admittedly, I told him I was taking it, and I got permission, but I did just pick it and say it was mine. But I claimed a new hat. Thank you, Lemmy and Auto Hat Makers. I don't know, that fucking hat is cool. I love the hat. Love the hat. I got a hat and I got the new shirt. I'm wearing both while I'm sitting in my somewhat cold basement. Oh, it's going to be rough today. Unfortunately for you, fortunately for me, it is also going to be really short today because I have to book out to go do a virtual hospital appointment to see my doctor. So we've got to do that to get all of those things happening so I can have drugs. Hooray. So we're going to do that. We're going to get all of that sorted out and squared away. And unfortunately, it's going to eat up the second half of the show. And I don't really, are people really going to tune back in if I come back in? Like, I don't know if it'll take 45 minutes, it'll take fucking an hour and a half. I don't fucking know. The guy could be busy for 2 minutes. It could be over in 10. It could be over in 35. I have no goddamn idea. Mr. Q saying, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Q. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. It's a good time that we try to have here, and I always appreciate having you lovely folks. It's what makes this worth doing. All right, and like I said, it's weird. I want to kind of go like without restraint because we only have a limited amount of time. We don't really have the time to do the filter in thing like we normally do, but at the same rate, people aren't going to magically just show up more. I mean, we did mention that it would be a weird thing, and it just, you know, it just is what it is. Selma or Selamiko Alekumo saying, how does it feel to be in an Amazon forest? It feels very nice. Remarkably cold considering the background. Just Chevy JB saying I would tune back in. I think a couple people would. But like I said, I have no idea if I could announce that time, if I knew that time frame. It might, you know, might be busy for an hour and a half. It's going to be weird and all over the place. So we're not going to do it. We're going to take the extra time with the kid, and then we'll do it that way. And then we have nothing going on. It's Christmas. We would wait for you. Sorry for my nickname. It is Turkish. Dude, don't be sorry for your nickname. I'm an idiot, and it gives me something to work on reading. So I wouldn't be sorry for that. As for everything else, like I said, we have a show prepped. We have all of that to do. We have things to talk about and stuff to go over, and we will. And but yes, unfortunately, I do have to book out early for that. Johnny hit all of the goals suffered through an 18-hour stream to be able to afford those digs in the jungle. Right? Yeah. I mean, or I paid $5 for a virtual background. You know, I mean, whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing. No, dude, I listen you and I think you're very clever. Well, thank you for listening to me and thinking I'm very clever. Most don't. I have no idea why. But at any rate, we're very, very happy to have all of you. We're going to go through a short show and kind of do, oh, wow. I thought that was actually your now house. Rusty Grammar, I wish I could afford these kind of digs, all right? The day that isn't a virtual background, the show won't have any goals, and I will be doing it strictly for fun. And that'll be awesome. Anyways. Aaron isn't very clever. He's tasted a lot of semen after all. That is the rumor. That is what we've heard. This is what's going around. Right or wrong, you know? Prove me wrong. I don't know. Oh, really should have remembered to grab water. We're going to use a cough drop instead. So let's get this. Again, we're going for an hour, so we'll do this. We'll start our stories pretty quick here and kind of jump back in to this whole thing. So that way we can get done with this. We'll see the kid, and we'll take care of our last Christmas stuff. Tomorrow's show will not be interrupted. It'll be, in fact, we might even go a little over for tomorrow's show, prep like a half hour or so, maybe go for I don't know, or start early. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll try and earn some time back in the schedule, because we did do the 18-hour stream the other day, though, so was not the intention to cut it early. So this is a story I avoided yesterday. I'll cover it really, really quick. Literally burned through it just fast enough to literally discuss it. Open image and new tab, because I love my visuals. Let's pop on over here. All right, so a Texas inmate serving life in prison for sexual abuse of a child was recaptured after his mom allegedly helped him escape prison. Convicted sex offender serving life without parole was recaptured in Texas on Monday after escaping jail with the help of his mother a day earlier, authorities said. Robert Yancey Jr. Yancey. All right, then. Robert Yancey Jr., 39, was captured at 8:05 a.m. in Matagorda County after two civilians recognized him at a park in Palacios, about 45 miles west of the Texas Department of Corrections Clemens unit, and called police. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice spokesperson Amanda Hernandez said Yancey will face felony escape charges. Two others who were believed to have helped Yancey in his escape have also been arrested, according to authorities. So, okay, let's open image and new tab. So we've got our suspect here, and let's get into that. So this is the guy that escaped. One, I'm just going to say, yeah, I'd believe the charges. I'm saying some people wear it. All righty. Anyway, so Yancey was captured. Charges. Yancey's mother, Lenore Prestel, was charged with permit/facilitate an escape, and Russell Williams was charged with criminal intent to escape. Who the heck is Russell Williams? All right, so these are the two that helped him. Let's get you those. All right, those are the two that helped him. Yancey escaped about 3:38 p.m. Sunday from the unit in Brazoria, where he was serving a life sentence without parole for continuous. Oh, So it wasn't even like he was accused of this and he went to no, it's a thing where he did this continually. Oh, he continually abused a child. All right then. So can he hit some stairs on the way in? Yancey was last seen in a white Nissan Versa with his mother and was wearing a black beanie and a black sweater. Deputies immediately entered the vehicle's license plate into the statewide license plate reader system and got a hit around 6:09 p.m., indicating the vehicle was in Victoria County. Okay, so literally the dude... How did his mom just walk him out, though? We understand that there was a Nissan. We understand that he was arrested. That's the one part of the story we don't have. How does Sweet Ton Lovin' in Jurassic Park here pull that off? Just a question I have. And why? No offense. I get it. You know, I love my kid. He's a good boy. No, he's not. No, he's not. Sorry. Continual. Not even we accused him of this one time. No. We convicted him of habitually being a piece of shit. So maybe we don't care. You know what I mean? Maybe we don't help him get out of prison. Maybe we visit him. Maybe we tell him we're sorry and we apologize for whatever we did wrong or whatever you have to do for your guilt. But don't fucking help him escape. I mean, and they caught him at a park. Proving that some people are just bound to reoffend. I mean, really, the guy's a conviction of habitually or continuously. I'm sorry, are those synonyms? Convicted of continuously assaulting a child, and you found him at a park. I mean, this was not a good look for you, buddy. This was literally the one place you shouldn't have been, a park. I mean, outside a daycare or a fucking school. Wow. Just fun. Holy shit, the chat got moving while I did that. I had this over my chat boxes here on the YouTube chat, and the Rumble chat hasn't been moving too much, so I didn't notice that. Thank you for watching on Rumble. I love how the Rumble audience really jumps in early. It's super awesome. Thank you guys. That's really cool. And we've got a couple people here on Twitch and YouTube. Actually, it looks like most of this is all up in the Twitch. Yes, you would. Yes, we would, sir. Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry for nope. Hit all the goals. Oh wow, I thought I thought there was actually a new house. Aaron isn't very clever. What an idiot! If you actually escape prison, you only go 45 miles away. Rusty Grammar, not even 45 miles away. You were found 45 miles away at a park. Maybe avoid that, you know? Maybe hang out near a college. Somewhere they wouldn't look for. You know, because they're too old. Explain to me, sir, you achieved your freedom, and in that time you thought, I'm going to go to a park. Can you tell us what was going through your mind? Well, I thought if this was my last chance to score a kid. Like, really, dude? Oh. Really not feeling bad about that initial call of believing the wow, I believe in the charges. Alrighty, so I guess criminal case very high in Texas. Is it true? I guess criminal case very high. I don't know what you mean by criminal case very high. We certainly have plenty of criminal people on all sides of the gender, color, and sexual identity spectrum. We are fully diverse and completely equitable when it comes to being human pieces of shit. Everyone can do it. All right. You should see the one we elected. But did we, though? Hey. I don't want to do just a short show. It sucks. God damn, I am pissed at my doctor. Can I rant about it? Should I rant? I shouldn't rant about my no. Should keep that. Some of it you shouldn't share, buddy. Some of it, regardless of what Aaron might say, maybe some of it you just keep to yourself. Yeah. Bummer anyway. Anyways, let's get to this other story. We covered this morning, and I'm glad we did on the Steel Toe Show because it saves me time having to really read into it. But I do know a lot about it, ironically enough. Because too much immigrant people in Texas. Oh. That's not just a Texas thing. We have immigrants all over the country at this point, and plenty of them show up and behave like pieces of shit. Plenty of them are criminals and show up and continue to commit crimes. I'm sure some of them are good people. Holy crap, I just quoted Donald Trump. But he was right. Like, and that's the thing. Everybody that wanted to be like, he's so mean, he's so horrible. Was he wrong? I've done stories where illegal immigrants just waltzed into the U.S. and then murdered bald eagles for fun because they were hungry and they thought, hey, who's ever had an eagle before? That's a big damn bird. We'll be eating that chicken for days. Oh. Other ones are like convicted offenders. Then you read stories of the ones that are just, families like, look, I came here to help my family, and it turns out it was not as advertised, and I'm going to go home because it sucks here, but at least back there I have my friends and family. Which makes me wonder, who the fuck advertised that this was the place to be? Is it American TV that gets shared around the globe that just makes it look like it's so star-spangled awesome to live here? That we all have amazing lives and great houses? Maybe. I don't know. Is it some clandestine, nefarious organization? What's going on? Who sold the idea that everybody here was having a great time? I have no idea. Anyways, Stephen A. Smith came out about his issues surrounding... Oh, please tell me we have a video. This isn't a video of it. I need a video. Let's see if we can find a video of Stephen A. Smith talking about the Anthony Edwards stuff. Boom. Stephen A. Smith. Anthony. Boom. Let's hear Stephen A. Smith break down this is 19 hours ago. I want to know what he says about it. We know about the majority of it, but now I want to know what he says about it. So let me move on to a last. This one is very, very fun for me. Let's check this out. Whoa. It's supposed to be a snowball. It's supposed to be a snowball. That does not look like a snowball. Does that look like a snowball to you? I mean, coming in, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a snowball. Oh, and then, oh, wait, let's check up with the chat. It's moving over a lot on this stuff with Dr. Till, Ministry of Dude. What's up, Dr. Till, Ministry of Dude? Plug your channel. Awesome show, Dr. Till, Ministry of Dude. On YouTube, like, follow, subscribe. Yo, Johnny, and the chat. Yes, hello to you too, Dr. Till. Awesome to have you here. Honored you're a guest, my friend. And so, a lot of Turkish people go to Mexico and jump border wall. You know what? I believe it. That's a federal offense, a felony. Sorry, my bad English. If you want, I am just listening you. No, dude, your bad English is fine. They don't even have to jump the wall anymore. Yeah, you're allowed to just walk in. I've done videos of it. Like, just fucking lines for miles. Just... Oh, and by the way, I don't know if we even have it today, but I definitely saw it when I was prepping. There's a story that apparently last night, one of the largest migrations in history, record migration in one night, like last night or whatever. So, hey, we're putting up numbers. Thanks, Johnny. Just stopped in to say hello. Well, I'm glad you did. All right. Thanks, dude, to trying to learn English. Well, hey, We got some people here that need to do the same thing. In fact, the story we're about to talk about contains text messages from two lovely individuals who will make you feel right at home. And by that, I mean broken English. And go.
Subject before I go to break, and it involves Minnesota Timberwolves star guard Anthony Edwards. He's in the news for the wrong reasons, ladies and gentlemen. He's publicly walking back comments he made to a woman which appears to urge her to have an abortion.
And again, this man either can't or won't call out the fact that that lady a trifling hoe. Look, she did what he wanted, but again, there's a money amount associated to this. All right, go.
Now, I don't talk about stuff like this, but he commented on it. He's the 22-year-old Minnesota Timberwolves star, and he was put on blast in a series of social media posts this weekend by a Paige Jordan, or Jordae, Jordae, who has more than 1 million followers.
Oh, boo-hoo. Paige Jordae has more than 1 million followers. Well, you know what she doesn't have? The smarts to use fucking contraception. To not take a load. I love how having sex for a night is all on one dude. It's all on that dude. Whether or not he wants to keep the kid or not, it's all on that dude. He didn't want to keep the kid. And urging her to have the abortion, she clearly didn't put out the part where, as again, it seems like money in a financial transaction was discussed. So apparently she agreed to sign off for some bills. Anyways, I'm cutting him off. I apologize. We don't even have time for me to dick around. Like, this is why I need more time.
And naturally, she shared a recent text conversation that she says lays out Edwards' wishes to terminate her pregnancy. The woman also shared a screenshot of a $100,000 wire transfer appearing to be from the former #1 overall.
Never mind. She came forward with the amount, and it was $100,000. Wow. I might have to walk some of this back because that's kind of low budget, my friend. But is it though? I mean, still, for regardless of the amount, for $100,000, she decided, you know what? I'll get rid of this kid. And by the way, she did, in fact, get rid of the kid for the money. Then proceeded to text him that the money part hadn't shown up, and the money part was the issue. Now, my question is, if he got rid of, or if he gave her the money, would she continue to hang on to him? Because she was also like, oh, you ghosted me? You're avoiding me? All right, yeah. $100,000, though. We have numbers now.
Overall pick after providing proof of the procedure.
Oh, my God. Dr. Tillman, dude. Stephen A. Smith looks like Disney's Blade. And we know for a fact that he was a familiar, and I hate familiars. Like, he has, like, the lines, but he doesn't have quite the Wesley Snipes grit, and he's just... Now, this is despicable behavior, but these are, again, blood-sucking individuals, and I hate these motherfuckers. That thing that killed my mother, every time I take one of those fuckers out, I get a little piece of that life back. So don't tell me about forgetting. Like, it's just really weird if you do the lines in his cadence. I kind of want to see that movie now. Screamin' Smith, says Taste Very. Interesting. And then Lab Glass saying, are we sowing the seeds of Johnny and Dr. Till show? Could be interesting. I am not opposed to that idea at all. I really like having a second that works well with me to bounce off of. I just haven't found a good one because I suck, I guess. But we gave Jonah a crack at it. He wasn't bad, especially considering he remoted on his first time ever doing any sort of show. He had a taste for it. We might try giving him another shot in studio when we have him in the chair. I got to get the fucking flag mounted. God, I got to quit being lazy. I got to get the goddamn flag mounted so I can fucking roll Humpty back in here. Busted up this goddamn floor mat so much anyway that I might as well get that out of here and just fucking do that thing. she definitely was exaggerating features, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it seemed a little too I'm the perfect, decent person. And again, she shared these text messages. We don't know when she recorded them. Did she record them after the fact to expose him? Or was she recording them all along? Because plenty of people have done that. What is it? Amber Heard, isn't it? Amber Heard, that was Johnny Depp's chick. Everybody heard about Heard's turd. But like, yeah, Amber Heard. The turd is the word. God, I can't get that out. That should be a song now. Papa mama, papa mama. Everybody heard about her turd. Well, apparently with Heard, the turd is the word. No, that's fun. I'm going to yell at my doctor extra hard for being like, hey, let's cancel your appointment that worked perfectly within the confines of your life that we scheduled for you, and that it completely fuck up your life for one more day and put things off for one more day and slide this in right in the asshole. And this show is on fire off the gate, and I'm already goddamn pissed. Not a snowball, looks like sludge on my screen. Did you say sludge? Did you mean splooge? Because I got a cum shot look kind of view on that, and it's remarkably similar to college. I don't. I kid. I never went to college. Anyway, well, I did for a semester, a whole semester. Anyways, yes. So it looked like splooge.
Edwards issued a statement today on his social media account addressing the alleged text message thread shared between him and the woman, saying, quote, I made comments in the heat of the moment that are not me and that are not aligned with what I believe and who I want to be as a man, he wrote.
Great. You made comments in the heat of the moment that weren't you. Comments like, oh, yeah, bitch, you like that. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Wrong comments, wrong moment. Heat was definitely still involved.
All women should be supported and empowered to make their own decisions about their bodies and what is best for them. I am handling my personal matters privately and will not be commenting on them any further at this moment in time. Edwards, whose first place Timberwolves play the Heat in Miami tonight, is having his best year yet in his fourth NBA season, in case y'all didn't know, averaging 24 points per game. Let me say this. Anthony Edwards had to apologize because he is a public figure. Having said that, once again, here's the bigger lesson to be learned.
Oh boy, I think I'm about to love the fuck out of what Stephen A. Smith's gonna say.
Guard who you deal with. Once again, I'm singing that same old dance. It's none of our damn business who Anthony Davis is screwing around with, who he impregnated. He has a...
Oh, that's in the... That train's... I thought there was a train nearby. I was like, dude, I don't live near a train. What the fuck?
Our damn business who Anthony Davis is screwing around with, who he impregnated. He has a relationship with this woman, and she put him on blast. She took text messages and revealed them to the public. I'm starting to wonder what repercussions somebody can have for having their privacy violated. That's what I'm wondering about. I'm not casting any aspersions. We live in a society, ladies and gentlemen, if Anthony Davis wanted her to have an abortion, respectfully, that's his business. We have pro-choice and we have pro-lifers all over the country. And I keep saying Anthony Davis, I apologize. I mean Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry.
He can't keep the name straight. Oh my God. I wish I had popcorn and booze. Fuck. Jesus me, this is good. Oh, I'm loving everything. Why is this bitch sharing this shit? Like, with respect, what he did was wrong. Fuck that. But on top of that, it's his fucking business. I'm like, yes. Johnny, did you hear that Disney is replacing Jonathan Majors with Robert Downey Jr. and the character he played in Tropic Thunder? That would be funny. I'm the villain disguised as a dude dressed as another dude.
Sorry. I say Anthony Davis so much because he played for the Lakers. We're not talking about him. We're talking about Anthony Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves, who I really get to talk about, who I would have loved to talk about involving basketball, but we got to talk about this because she violated their private affairs. She is a woman. She is free to do what she wants with her own body. This is America.
Right, and she also wanted to use that body to, get somebody. And then when she got somebody and wanted to get somebody to pay for somebody, they didn't want to pay. Again, I don't trust someone that was like, hey, I really don't want to have this abortion, but I guess I'll clear my conscience for, a couple more zeros. It's just, no. And that's the other thing, too. I had an abortion with my son before. I really regret it. One, you wouldn't know if it was your son. Two, if you really regret having an abortion, I can't understand what that's like. I can't. But how do you just then take unprotected loads? How do you then still take the same old cream pie technique that led you down this avenue in the first place? I feel like that's just not a good way to be. Especially on a what is clearly like first date or you guys met and hooked up situation. This was clearly not a you two go out and are like dating and in a relationship. No. This was you boned and then he blew a load.
If she's impregnated and she wants to have the child, that is her business. If Anthony Edwards does not want her to have the child, that is his business. There's no laws he's violating because he wouldn't want the child. There are pro-lifers and pro-choice folks all over this country. Just like we saw millions celebrating when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade a couple of years back, we saw millions lamenting it. We saw the state of Ohio bragging about how the women came out and clearly were in support of other women because they were in support of pro-choice, which means the choice to have an abortion if you so chose. So if women feel that way, what's wrong with a man feeling that way? I'm not one of those dudes. I'm not somebody
I didn't expect this.
who is a supporter of abortion, but I am a supporter of choice. Answer to God.
Actually, you know what? And it's weird. There's kind of a Gino look about him. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know. Anyway, I should probably never let him know that I made that one. Oh, boy. When I see those weird connections between people, it gets me in trouble. The Paul Reiser one has already done damage. I just can't believe I was the first one to get it. It's just, I thought it was right there. Anyways, but yeah, so I totally agree with him though. I'm not pro-abortion. Well, actually, I take that back. I am. Fuck. I am pro-abortion. Fuck. I'm a pro-abortion person. I totally believe that your child is is for all intents and purposes a meat puppet until it comes out, and after that it needs a couple months to kind of wake up. So this whole Saint Laurent can't get prego if you swallow, right? Well, I mean, that in fairness, that's on him. Like, maybe he didn't stop in time, maybe he's got a short draw, who knows? But my point is, overall, is just, again, if you are someone who had an abortion, like if I have a medical procedure and I don't like it, I've had give you an example. I've had a port put in my chest twice to do drugs for my medical stuff. Right up in here. There's risks involved. It sucks. It's not comfortable. I don't like it. I regret doing it every time I do for a variety of reasons. So at the end of the day, when the option to not do that again shows up, I do anything I can to avoid that. And there's lots of things I can do without completely destroying my own life that help avoid having to go down that route again. I mean, I probably haven't succeeded after. You know what? Don't talk about it. And don't want to talk about it. Yeah, the overall, like, just choosing to continue taking loads. I don't like. I really regret my abortion before. Then fucking say, guess what? I'm raising this kid without you. Like, again, at no point was she saying, look, I'll take care of this. Why can't you and your millions of followers raise the baby? Isn't that a village big enough? I'm smoking a bowl. Sup? I'm smoking a bowl of indica. Well, cardiogram, good for you. Hope life treating you good, brother. It is. It is treating me good as well as it can. We are going for another half hour, and then we're going to have to tap out early because I have to do a virtual consultation with my doctor and schedule several, probably another port too. I don't want to do it. No.
That's your business. So this is not for us to judge Anthony Edwards. The bigger issue for us, not him, he got bigger issues. And he has to deal with that situation because if she elects to have that child, which it appears that's what she's willing to do, and if it is...
I thought she aborted the baby. I thought the baby was aborted.
Is indeed his child, he has a responsibility as a father, and that is his business. He signed for over $200 million in the offseason. He'll be just fine. The issue is she put him on blast. She revealed private text messages. That's what appears to be the case, which compelled and forced him to come out with a statement addressing the situation because of the manner in which he spoke to her about his wishes. I'm wondering when is some laws going to come into place where people like Anthony Edwards and others can retaliate legally for folks putting their private messages on blast.
Fucking, what am I supposed to say? Hold still, girl. I'm playing target practice. Oh, no. I'll do one better. Let's start finding people for not wrapping their junk. I mean, finding people for not wrapping their junk, that one doesn't, here's the thing. Two people could have used contraception that night. Him and her. So you're telling me that the condom broke and her pills didn't work? Or was he not wearing a condom because he loves that raw dog feeling? And was she not taking pills because maybe she wants to get pregnant with a NBA star baby? Because I've got news for this. Even if you have 100 million followers on Instagram, that ain't going to last. Especially if you don't provide any real content. And if you're any sort of intelligent content creator or influencer on Instagram, you realize, oh, there's a certain amount of time where people aren't going to want to tune in to, because I severely, call me an asshole, severely doubt this chick's draw on Instagram is her intelligence or any skill she has outside of her figure and the way she looks. All right. Anyways, that's the whole point. If you don't want babies, stop blowing loads without protection. Make these motherfuckers accountable. Yes, but I want people accountable on both sides. Because again, when they were fucking, was he aware that she's like, oh, I'll take loads and I'm not using pills because I want to have a kid? And I agree with you. The dude shouldn't be having kids either. The dude shouldn't just be blowing loads like that. But we do get fined for not using a condom. We're fined with children. Oh, Dr. Till saying we do get fined for not using a condom. We're fine with children. Yeah. And if she's using this as a child's, that's the thing where I get upset. She's apparently doing really well on her own, so she's going to report to everybody and her Instagram followers about what a piece of shit this guy is. But she doesn't have the wherewithal to, what is it? Raise the kid. Raise the kid on your own. If you're doing so great, pussy traps are diabolical. Yeah, but you don't have to be that hard to avoid them, Dr. Till. The easy pussy traps are two things. One, very alluring, and two, surprisingly sticky. But if you can just remember one thing, don't come in it. Or more importantly, cover your dick before you come in it. I mean, people are like, oh, condoms are horrible. Oh, having sex with condoms sucks. Yes, but having to deal with this, I think, is substantially worse. Here's an idea. Get to know a chick so you don't have to wear a condom and you can trust blowing loads in her. Or, take a moment. I need my pleasure now. It's my orgasm and I need it now. Call 1-900. I'm going to come right now. I don't want to end the show in 20 minutes. God damn it.
It's none of our business.
Damn straight.
She clearly did it to humiliate him and compel him to think the way she wants him to think. So she's using the public to do it by violating his privacy. When are we going to talk about that?
Holy Jesus.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking abortion or keeping a child. I'm not getting in all of that. That's his business. And it's public consumption because he commented on it. But come on.
All right, I'm sorry.
Come on, y'all.
I think I have a Stephen A. Smith erection right now. Good God. All right, and what was the name of this chick? Oh, fuck. What was the name of the girl? Plan B is only like $40. Yeah. The payday was $100,000. Apparently, she showed him. She showed evidence of a wire transfer for $100,000. I think.
So the Timberwolves star guard, ladies and gentlemen, he's publicly walking back comments he made to a.
What's her name?
22-year-old Minnesota.
Fuck it. I don't want your thing of it. I need. I want to see a picture of this chick. That's the one thing I've never seen. This. So what the fuck is this chick? Paige Jorday. Paige Jorday. That. Fuck. I can already see her in my mind. I really hope. And the worst part is, she shares a name with my current visual romance, Paige Sporanic. Paige Jorday. Jorday? Wet ass pussy make that pull-out game weak. Oh, you're right. You're so right. Is it A-E? A-E. Paige Jorday. Paige Jorday. Let's go images. Okay, yeah. Fuck you on every fucking stupid level. All right, go fuck yourself. All right, Paige Jorday. Let's just take a look at these pictures. I wonder if you can tell why she's got Instagram followers. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that she has giant, probably fake tits and a giant, probably fake ass. That is not a real figure in any sense. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're fake from the upper to the lower. Because this ain't an ass you worked for. All right? Fuck, I don't want to go to your fucking thing. Fuck this. This ain't an ass you worked for. I'm sorry, I take the chat off the screen for a second, guys. I'm sure your comments are amazing, but she's a basketball player's dream. Oh, I get what you're saying. Huge ass and gross. Huge asses are gross. Not only that, look, I don't mind a huge ass. If it's a natural ass, that's a fake ass. That's an ass from someone who pays to get butt filler and shit like that. That she doesn't get this in the gym. All right? She didn't earn that by working out. She earned that by paying for it. She earned that by doing things like taking loads and blackmailing a dude for $100,000 to not have the kid. And then posting him on blast again. Yeah. So she's a fake person. Of course she's looking for a permanent payday. Because eventually someone younger who looks either the same or better is going to take all of her Instagram followers, and she's going to need something to hang on to. So why not have it be an NBA athlete's kid? Is natural is the only way. Butt filler. That sounds so wrong. Hey, man, if it's the right kind of filler, am I right? If you do it with a little cock. Last one's the right one. Yeah, crickets. That's a fucking horrible joke, you piece of shit. Anyways, so yes, this chick is skis. Alrighty, so let's close that down. You know, I don't mean to get clickbaited, but when I see a title that says elephant spends 11 hours digging a hole, then pulls out a ... I just feel like there's too many open-ended possibilities. We need to know what came out of there. Please tell me it wasn't a big black cock. Oh, Lord. I don't want to get into that. Oh, no, we're running out of time. Johnny, you can't get pregnant if you dump loads in her butt. # no butt baby, says Fallen the Great. You know what, Fallen? That's not just goddamn good advice. Those are words to live by. Don't have no goddamn butt babies. I need to get a quote of that somewhere. Somebody saying something about not having butt babies. I need to have that on a trigger. Don't have no goddamn butt babies. All right. So yeah, it's a little fucked up. She better have had the abortion if she got the wire transfer for the $100,000. If she's, because I'm sorry, but if you say you're going to do a thing for a check and you take the check, you got to do the job, you know? I mean, even if the job's despicable, you signed on the line. You agreed to do a gig, son. You would now do the goddamn gig. Alrighty. So we have, 15 minutes or so left. We got a couple other stories we can get into. I don't know if I want to get into this one out the bit, but since we don't have that, we're going to use this. All right. So what should we do with that? Stephen A. Smith, we're good. Is this a video? Nope. This is just a story. Story of some other person. That one's a video, but I don't think we want to do this one because this might be too long to break it down. So let's go to this one. Oh, this is an extremely short one. We might be able to do both. Let's go to the first one then. Let's check this one out. A SWAT team, police officers wearing masks, comb through a lady's home, and now she's seeking. Oh, fuck you! They're doing another one of those sign up here to get the whole article. I don't want the article. I wanted the video. She's fighting to get the damages covered. I was gonna show the video, but if we don't have enough facts about what's going on there, that'll suck. So screw it. We'll get to this one. There were some heavy floodwaters in Australia, and apparently, said heavy floodwaters had, I guess this is one of the reasons why I don't want to live in Australia. Like, I love the idea of hooking up with an Australian chick, and every once in a while, I'm like, maybe I should move there. But then I'm like, this'll happen. Like, I'm already screwed, right? Like, that's like Death City. Like, that just, everything there kills you. So, I mean, I don't think I can survive. That's a higher caliber of difficulty that I'm not made for. But I totally want to score one of them Australian chicks.
An unusual visitor was spotted swimming in the waters of a flooded creek in Ingham, North Queensland, Australia.
Oh, he's having a whale of a time.
Oh, he's having a whale of a time. Yeah, it's just a crocodile hanging out in the floodwaters. So, if anybody or their pets or anything should happen to get, washed loose, worry not. There's a croc to help you. And this is so, by the way, again, another thing I find amazing about this, so Australia. Oh, look at him. He's having a whale of a time. They're just sitting there. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at the crocodile. No. Mr. Q, so you want to go down on a girl down under. I wouldn't mind. I mean, it wouldn't bother me. Johnny, do you know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? One will see you later, and the other will see you later after a while. Thank you, Mikey Two Belts.
Thing. He's not a little one.
Rangers captured the 2.5 metre long saltwater crocodile with a harpoon, removing it from the creek and taking it to safety. Northern Australia has seen the heaviest rain in decades, brought by tropical cyclone Jasper, which made landfall last week. The rain left about 15,000 residents without power. The city of Cairns has almost completely been cut off by heavy rains, with some roads entirely submerged in murky water.
You saved the crocodile? They saved him. Why? Why? You got plenty more. It's gonna be okay. If the crocodile can't survive in the river, that's more its problem. Here's Quebec. We know animals, brother. I have no idea what's going on. I've lost the plot. Chevy JB is saying, I've used 2 condoms. Too many. Ha! In the grocery store, they always suggest you double bag.
Water and many damaged or collapsed. Authorities have warned Queensland locals to be wary of snakes and crocodiles in the floodwaters.
In Disney's Animal Kingdom, they are celebrating the birth of an African elephant, the first.
I can't look at that lady either. I can't do that right now. And no. You know what you're doing, CNN. You horrible bastards. All right, so let's clear that out. I don't know that I want to do this story about the drunk driver leaving a trail to the bar, especially with no video of it. It needs a video or some pictures. Otherwise, it's not as fun. And, well, we only have 8 minutes. So, let's see. What did we do? Queensland flooding. Goat lassoed. Ooh, yeah. And then that story's just fucking funny. All right, we'll leave that for tomorrow, or what if we end up having... All right. Let's get to this. Again, we're not doing a goal or anything. Our funding would always kick over to tomorrow anyway, or, well, at this point, we're like halfway through the 11th or whatever. But we're not doing any funding today. Today's kind of a freebie day that we're giving you guys because, again, fucking doctor shit. All right, so loose goat lassoed in a Minnesota neighborhood. I wanted to see this just because, one, the fact that they lassoed a goat. Just... Most goats are not that hard to wrangle. I'm surprised you had to lasso the goat. And we've got a video, a Facebook watch video, and they're very excited about the goat lasso. So let's see if we can get this. Olmsted County deputy. I don't want more from Reels. I want to. Olmsted County Deputy Hayden self-dispatched to Rochester. So this guy has been waiting. This guy's been waiting for a chance to bust out the old lasso. Oh, I'm going to rope me something. What do we got, guys? We got a goat. This is hilarious. Oh, we lassoed the goat. And it's down. And now we're being a dick. Oh. Excellent work, Deputy Hayden. He's so fucking hard right now. This is what I fucking trained for. I got there. I lassoed the goddamn goat. Oh, wait. It's in the second page, isn't it?
And calmly mounted the animal.
Oh, wait. We have to...
And calmly mounted the animal.
There we go. That works. I was airing this for one simple reason. I live in this state, and I'm not surprised that this is something that a local police department in a sizable city is celebrating. Like, hey, we're still in touch with our country roots. We got a rope out, and we rustled up a farm animal. What? No, I wanted to finish playing the story. I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Hayden lasso that fucking goat. I want to know what that guy said. Oh, there's the camera footage. Look at that lasso action. Of course. The cop that was driving the cruiser that got the dash cam, that was that guy. But the one that caught the goat, that was the white guy. It's just like no matter how old you get, no matter how many generations your family steps outside the farm, apparently some skills don't fucking leave you, like wrangling a fucking goat. Oh, there we go. Moments later, animal control arrived to take the grave, where he will be punished to the full extent of the law for whatever the fuck he did. I assume he shat in someone's yard. No goats were harmed in the making of this video. Well, I think one was severely degraded. Probably does rodeos in his off time. Yep, I'm guessing so. Johnny, are you goat or are you fish? I'd like to think I'm a person, but thank you. That's going to be the existential crisis of my life for the next few hours. Well, actually, that, and I'm going to have to book off to do this medical appointment. I'm very, very sorry about this. I really wish I wasn't doing this, but I do have to take this appointment, and it will take a little bit because we have to discuss things, plan things, and coordinate stuff, and these appointments tend to take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. And so when they said they're going to start it at 3:15, that puts me to 4:15 to 4:45. So it just really kind of shoots the middle of the show out, and I might be extremely pissed off after it. So I decided I wouldn't bother you guys with that. So I'm very sorry to be booking out early, but we will be returning to our show tomorrow at our regular 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, going from 2 to 5:30 at least. We might try and do a little bit longer of a show, and then we have a shorter show on Thursday because of the kids stuff, but I might push that back a little based on, we'll see on how we can squeeze that maybe to make times work better. Egg Picker jumping in. Hi, Johnny. How are you? Well, Egg Picker.
Cheer 100, put it in my ass, daddy. That'll make you feel better.
Dude, I know, right? Like that chorus gets stuck in your head. He's going to be singing it. Daddy, will you put it in my ass? Daddy, put it in my ass. I'm gonna say this. He won't admit it, but I bet you right now, wherever he is, Aaron's sitting there, and he's just sitting there for a moment, and he's just thinking, Daddy, put it in my ass. Fuck. Paul Raza, put it in my ass. God damn it, Crutches. Like, that's what's going on. I pray that that's what's going on. That lightens my day. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't see, I didn't get to do much of it. I got a Las Vegas shirt. They got me a shirt while they were in Vegas. I love shirts. They got me a shirt. I'm so proud. I'm so thrilled. It was worth the 18-hour stream. That asshole won't put up an extra 6, but hey. Some of us did more. Anyway, I'm a dick. Anyways, you guys are awesome. I'm apologizing now profusely because I am incredibly sorry. But we do have to log this off and get ready to deal with my doctor and get all of that done. I hopefully will be in a super awesome mood because everything will go swimmingly and tomorrow will be great. We have a bunch of stories I didn't get to today, as well as whatever else we grabbed to get to tomorrow, and I look forward to hanging out with all of you lovely people then. Have a lovely afternoon. Be well, and I guess Daddy put it in my ass. Ooh, Daddy put it in my ass.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck this fucking? How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck!
Fuck off.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Hey, laser lips, your mama was a snowblower.